Tupac Shakur, born Lesane Parish Crooks, also known by his stage name Tupac, and briefly Makaveli, was an American rapper. He's widely considered one of the most influential and successful rappers of all time. Shakur is among the best-selling musical artists, having sold more than 75 million records worldwide. Much of Tupac's music has been noted for addressing contemporary social issues that plague inner cities, and he's considered a symbol of activism against inequality. Tupac had an estimated net worth of $200,000 at the time of his death in 1996. Tupac early life. Shakur was born June 16, 1971 in the East Harlem section of Upper Manhattan, New York. While born Lesane Parish Crooks, at age 1 he was renamed Tupac Amaru Shakur. He was named after Tupac Amaru II, the descendant of the last Incan ruler, who was executed in Peru in 1781 after his failed revolt against the Spanish rule. Shakur's mother explained, "I wanted him to have the name of revolutionary indigenous people in the world. I wanted him to know he was part of a world culture and not just from a neighborhood." Shakur had an older stepbrother and a half-sister, 2 years his junior. Tupac's parents, Afeni Shakur, born Alice Faye Williams in North Carolina, and his biological father, Billy Garland, had been active Black Panther Party members in New York since the late 1960s and early 1970s. A month before Shakur's birth, his mother was tried in New York as part of the criminal 21 Panther trial. She was acquitted of over 150 charges. Other family members who were involved in the Black Panthers' Black Liberation Army were convicted of serious crimes and imprisoned, including Shakur's stepfather, Mutulu Shakur, who went on to spend 4 years among the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives. Mutulu Shakur was also apprehended in 1986 and subsequently convicted for a 1981 robbery of a Brinks armored truck, during which police officers and a guard were killed. Shakur's godfather, Elmer Pratt, a high-ranking Black Panther, was convicted of murdering a school teacher during a 1968 robbery. After spending 27 years in prison, his conviction was overturned due to the prosecution having concealed evidence that proved his innocence. Shakur's godmother, Assata Shakur, is a former member of the Black Liberation Army who was convicted of the first-degree murder of a New Jersey state trooper and is still wanted by the FBI. In the 1980s, Shakur's mother found it difficult to find work and she struggled with drug addiction. In 1984, his family moved from New York to Baltimore, Maryland. He attended 8th grade at Roland Park Middle School, then 9th at Paul Laurence Dunbar High School. He transferred to a Baltimore School for the Arts in the 10th grade, where he studied acting, poetry, jazz, and ballet. He performed in Shakespeare's plays, depicting timeless themes now seen in gang warfare. He would recall in As the Mouse King, in the role of Nutcracker Ballet. At the Baltimore School for the Arts, Shakur befriended actress Jada Pinkett, who became a subject of some of his poems. With his friend Dana Mouse Smith as beatbox, he won competitions as reputably the school's best rapper. Also known for his humor, he could mix with all crowds. He listened to a diverse range of music that included Kate Bush, Culture Club, Sinead O'Connor, and U2. Upon connecting with the Baltimore Young Communist League USA, Shakur dated Mary Baldridge, who was the daughter of the director of the local chapter of the Communist Party USA. Baldridge, who is white, was described as an attractive young woman who was raised to look past color. In 1988, Tupac moved to Marin City, California, an impoverished community in the San Francisco Bay Area. In a nearby Mill Valley, he attended Tamalpais High School, where he performed in several theater productions. Tupac did not graduate from high school, but he later earned his GED. Tupac personal life. In his 1995 interview with Vibe magazine, Shakur listed Jada Pinkett, Jasmine Guy, Trench, and Mickey Rourke among the people who were most looking out for him while he was in prison. Shakur also mentioned that Madonna was a supportive friend. Madonna later revealed that they dated in 1994. Tupac met Jada Pinkett while attending the Baltimore School for the Arts. She appeared in his music video Keep Your Head Up and Temptations. She also came up with the concept for his California Love music video and had intended to direct it, but she removed herself from the project. In 1995, Pinkett contributed $100,000 towards Tupac's bail as he waited an appeal on his sexual abuse conviction. Speaking about Pinkett, Tupac stated, "Jada is my heart. She will be my friend for my whole life." And Pinkett said he was one of my best friends. He was like a brother. It was beyond friendship for us. The type of relationship we had, you only get that once in a lifetime. After Shakur was shot in 1994, he recuperated at Jasmine Guy's home. They had met during his guest appearance on the sitcom A Different World in 1993. Guy appeared in his music video Temptations and later wrote his mother's 2004 biography, Afina Shakur, Evolution of a Revolutionary. Tupac befriended Trench when they were both roadies on Public Enemy's tour in 1990. He made a cameo in Naughty by Nature's music video Uptown Anthem in 1992. Trench collaborated with Tupac on his song Five Deadly Venoms and appeared in his music video Temptations. Trench was also a speaker at a public memorial service for Shakur in 1996. Tupac and Mickey Rourke formed a bond while filming the movie Bullet in 1994. Rourke recalled that Tupac was there for me during some very hard times. Tupac had friendships with other celebrities including Mike Tyson, Chuck D, Jim Carrey, and Alanis Morissette. In 1996, April, Shakur said that he, Morissette, Snoop Dogg, and Serge King were planning to open a restaurant together. And on April 29, 1995, Tupac married his then-girlfriend, Keisha Morris, a pre-law student. Their marriage was annulled 10 months later. In a 1993 interview published in The Source, Tupac criticized record producer Quincy Jones for his interracial marriage to actress Peggy Lipton. Their daughter Rashid Jones responded in an irate open letter. Shakur later apologized to her sister Kidada Jones, who he began dating in 1996. Shakur and Jones attended Men's Fashion Week in Milan and walked the runway together for a Versace fashion show. Jones was at their hotel in Las Vegas when Shakur was shot. Tupac professional career. With the release of his debut album Tupacalypse Now in 1991, he became a central figure in West Coast hip-hop for his conscious rap lyrics. Tupac achieved further critical and commercial success with the follow-up album Strictly for My Niggaz and Me Against the World in 1995. His diamond-certified albums All Eyes on Me in 1996, the first double-length album in hip-hop history, abandoned his introspective lyrics for volatile gangster rap. In addition to his music career, Shakur also found considerable success as an actor, with starring roles in Juice, Poetic Justice, Above the Rim, Bullet, Gridlocked, and Gang Related. During the later part of his career, Tupac was shot 5 times in the lobby of New York recording studio and experienced legal troubles, including incarceration. In 1995, Tupac served 8 months in prison on sexual abuse charges, but was released pending an appeal of his conviction. Following his release, he signed to Marion Surge Knight's label Death Row Records and became heavily involved in the growing East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry. On September 7, 1996, Tupac was shot 4 times by an unidentified assailant in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later. Following his murder, Tupac's friend-turned-rival, the notorious B.I.G., was at first considered a suspect due to their public feud. He was also murdered in another drive-by shooting 6 months later in March 1997 while visiting Los Angeles. Tupac's double-length posthumous album Greatest Hits in 1998 is one of his 2 releases and one of only 9 hip-hop albums to have ever been certified diamond in the United States. 5 more albums have been released since Tupac's death, including his critically acclaimed posthumous album The Don Killuminati, The 7-Day Theory, 1996, under his stage name Makaveli, all of which have been certified platinum in the United States. In 2002, Tupac was inducted into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, and in 2017, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. Rolling Stone ranked Tupac among the 100 greatest artists of all time. Continue resting in peace, Tupac. You may be gone, but you will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching, and kindly don't forget to subscribe. You may also like and share this video to family and friends.